Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Radio Gordo. This is being filmed in full 360 for the VR viewers out there. And what we're going to be listening to today is a compilation of probably almost every single 360 music video that I've created over the last decade or so. And for those in virtual reality with headsets, this is going to be a real treat because all of them are going to be kind of in one place because they're kind of tough to find on YouTube. You know, when you go into a lot of the players and things that devices and software that plays 360, some of them work and some of them don't. And in this case, I'm hoping to post this show onto not just YouTube, but Vimeo and Dios VR, where I find the quality is exceptional. So without further ado, I mean, I just wanted to kind of use the 360 environments in my immediate home area to introduce some of these pieces. And you'll see a lot of different topics that I've covered in my music videos. Since Radio Gordo has been doing this Progatron series, I've been focused on trying to find my most progressive music, progressive rock music. That was the music I was inspired by in the 70s, and while a lot of people might even suggest maybe I haven't listened to anything since the 70s. That's not true. I'm really into a full bandwidth of music. I just, in my own creative process, tend to not listen to a lot of influences just so I can kind of discover what my own influence is. And so my songs kind of come from within. I like macro and micro universes, and I like to explore the full sort of bandwidth of the continuum, really. So in that respect, who knows what I'm going to end up digging up here, but I'm going to try to keep it fairly spontaneous and assemble the show as it goes along. And even though, to be quite honest, this intro I'm doing now that I've got most of it assembled. But what you'll see in the following sequence of events will be a series of songs that I just kind of put together on my video timeline as I felt that they kind of worked together. And with various attempts to create interludes that are kind of interesting to watch. For the listening audience, I'm not sure how that's going to sort of translate, but for the VR people, I think you'll enjoy the sort of spontaneity of the way I approach this. But yeah, you're going to be listening to a couple hours of new material. New in a sense, newly presented in VR 360. Some of the songs probably, it's hard to say. I think they probably go back to the 2007 maybe, because I'm thinking of my album Where's Fear's Touch, which kind of explained how virtual reality was being introduced at the time. And this was before it actually went full on 360 in a headset. Back then it was kind of a two-dimensional screen. We call it pancake mode. And you had your 360 worlds, and I did a lot of work in 360 from 1996 right on through to 2012. And then it switched, and I had to relearn how to deal with a 360-degree environment in a real sense of the word. So, yeah, I hate to be too chatty about that, but I do want to I do want to present this show as being a little bit groundbreaking in terms of being a radio simulcast that's happening on the airwaves as well as in 360. So. Actually, why don't I just take you downstairs to where I guess I'm going to begin the show, and let's see how that goes. I mean, from the perspective of, I should bring my handy dandy. These are my new glasses, and they record video on themselves, so that's always handy when you need a quick snapshot. So if I recall, when I was putting the video together, I decided, I think, to start out here, but I guess we'll sort of see. And it's a beautiful day today. This is July in Canada. So, yeah, you can see the beauty of everything. It's incredible. All right, so let's take it from here and go there. So welcome to the Chaos Studio. This is where the origins of my creativity are located in the space-time continuum. And often it'll just be a sound that'll start me off, and I'll end up creating something by the end of the day. And I use a multi-track workstation. It's called Magic Samplitude. And yeah, I thought I'd just kind of open the show with a little bit of a setting for the kinds of songs you will hear and see and the music videos to follow. Kind of matches with the laundry machines back there. Alright, let's get started. Our first video today is Everything is Wonder. I'd like to do a relatively new song I've written called Everything is Wonder. And it is. My mind is a window through the mist of the morning. I feel the dew now. Everything that mingles in this sparkle of sunlight. Everything is wonder on a landscape of mirrors. One in a million to share this awareness. Truth is a fountain. A mistress, just a little temptation brings us out in the sunlight, where everything is wonder in a soundscape of music. The sun's gonna be just fine. It's been shining throughout all the time as the speed of light reaches your face. Feel the warmth of a saner where my mind finds reason. All these thoughts in the morning, making sense of the meaning Everything that mingles in the sparkle of sunlight, and everything is wonder on this landscape of mirrors. One in a million, a phenomenal story. Youth is a fountain in all of its glory. Just a little flirtation takes us out in the sunlight, where everything is wonder in the soundscape of music. The planet's changing on its first journey through galactic time, as the light of stars reach the rise. Feel the space of a timeless mind and open sky. So indeed, everything is wonder, and welcome back from that little experience. Okay, so this is kind of an experimental thing to try and do a virtual reality radio show. But yeah, if you're here with me in virtual reality, you'll appreciate that what I'm trying to do is kind of create a way to link all of these music videos I've done. And I know a lot of people believe that, or have felt that my work looks like I'm in a perpetual state of psychedelia. And it's true. I mean, I do have an irrepressible psychedelic nature, and certainly have had a fairly good series of experiences while under the influence. But in my later years, from about probably the time I was around 30, started a family. I moved on into computers and computer graphics, and particularly fractal generated imagery. And this next video, I think you're going to really enjoy. It kind of shows the way fractals literally illustrate the way nature is self-replicating, in the way the patterns of existence seem to be evident both at the microscopic level and the macroscopic level. I mean, you look at any leaf, it shows the branches, that is the tree. Our cities, you know, if you look at the micro circuit board, you'd almost think that was self-replicating in itself. So I've been aware of that kind of pattern, replication and iteration for many, many years, even before I discovered fractals. It was very clear to me. And anyway, this next music video was an attempt to kind of just show that. And trying to think of the name of it.
So give me a snail space for more time to enjoy these moments of now. Any day worthy of its salt is a day we make something from nothing. I soar on the wings of tomorrow and leave with what I can today. Reaching for lights at the end of the tunnel and trusting that we'll find our way. The piece for the puzzle each day. A piece of the puzzle each day. We'll find a piece for the puzzle each day. A piece for the puzzle today.
All right, so as you can see, my virtual worlds and my original art, you're looking at a piece here that was done in 1977, 78. And back then I was dipping my canvas boards into these kind of wet washes with oils on the surface to kind of capture the marble effect, and then I would take that marbling and overpaint it to create something like this. And this piece here features my two children at the time, and you can see that the light. There's two tracks. There's the micro dot. Psychedelic merging with the microcircuitry going up, and you can see the microcircuitry turning into the city, and the microdot turning into the illumination. Both experiences were quite clear to me at the time, and this painting kind of captures that. If you've been in my world where spheres touch, there's a whole world bubble that features this painting. But anyways, in terms of our little concert that's unfolding here in 360 degrees, let's move forward with the next video, which is its own little microcosm.
Take some time, see between the lines, a shimmer of a chance. When you give it more than a glance, you really see the world. Beautiful as your swirl, when you treat it like a dance. So live a life shimmer of a chance. When you give it more than a glance. To really see the world. Beautiful as your swirls. When you treat it like a dance. Dance of life in the moonlit night. In the dawn of another day. Dance of light in the moonlit night. In the dawn of a brand new day.
All right, so that was a little song that I wrote for my granddaughter, Sierra. And it kind of leads us to the next sequence of songs, which are based on 3 albums that I recorded between 1982 and 83. 81, I should say 81 and 83. 1 album for each year. Islands in Space, 10,001 Dreams, both of which were released on vinyl and reissued in 2016. And that follows another album which was part of that trilogy of space travel called Airbrushing Galaxies. So I'm just going to take this moment to say thanks for sticking with me on this one. This is kind of an unusual way to present a concert via these 360 videos, and I hope you enjoy this next sequence of otherworldly imagery, completely created with artistic license, of course. Enjoy.
Islands in space are the next big taste in our experience of the universe. Out of the stardust, we were born to return. Is it any wonder this primordial yearn away from the gravity of the situation? We'll be spiraling on up through soft atmospheric dreams. Our dreams will show. Amidst the stars we'll go. From this cradle where we began to grow. Islands in space are the next big taste in our experience of the universe. We can see that among the stars is a heaven of another day. Away from the gravity of the situation, we'll be spiraling on up through soft atmospheric dreams. situation, we'll be spiraling on up through some atmospheric dreams. Away from the gravity of the situation, we'll be spiraling on up through some atmospheric dreams. Islands in space we'll go, islands in space we'll go, spiraling on up through some atmospheric dreams. Islands in space for the human race. Islands in space with the human face. Islands in space will save the human race. Islands in space. Islands in space. Islands in space. Island in space. age, coming together in the daybreak of dawn. First rays of light, and the darkness is gone. 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 Let's have some light. Light for the day. Mysterious visions of flowers and trees, valleys and orchards, a soft summer breeze, thousands of years of utopian dreams, by people who sat beside rivers and streams.
totally detached from the earth. I realize this is the end of my search. Standing here on the edge of time, everything is so sublime. All I want and all I ask is for the liberty of the parent. All I want and all I ask is for the liberty of the parent. All I want and all I ask is for the liberty of the parent. Totally detached from the earth. I realize this is the end of my search. Standing here on the
Okay, so we're editing the 360 video here. Welcome back to my studio. And you can see, things are in flux as usual. But I'm starting to see where I can group some of these together in a sense. And that last group was to do with space travel and whatnot. But we're going to come back down to Earth a little bit here. And we're going to visit an alien island that I discovered in Google Earth from the air before I knew anything about it. Turned out it was one of the Canary Islands, but anyway, looking at from the air in Google Earth, it was incredible. It looked like pop-marked like Io, one of the moons of Jupiter. All right, I have this little tune called "You Are My Guide," and it was written after we took this little trip off the west coast of Africa to this tiny little volcanic island, like 300 volcanoes. It was called Lanzarote, and it's in the Spanish chain of the Canary Islands, most northern island, mostly inhabited. And these are just some of my impressions of it, and hope you enjoyed the song.
Floating on the air of the salt-rich primordial shoreline. Waves crash, creating a rocky spray to a frenzied foam. We're just walking along the cliffs and byways of an ancient highway. Distant mountains off a sea of gold. Waves in the shimmering sunlight. I'm just singing freeform on the cusp of a moment. As I stand and wonder I'm just singing freeform on the cusp of a moment. As I stand and wonder at the force of sound that can carry the day. Wind that can blow you away. Wind that can blow us away. Warm sound that can carry the day away. I see you are my guide.
Yeah, a little original tune here to expose you to. I hope you enjoy it.
Soar on the wings of tomorrow. Lead with what I can today. Reach for the light at the end of the tunnel. Trust that we'll find our way. Can't see the logical reasons for passing the buck down the line. When it's all in the hands of the people, we choose the leaders of our time. Yes, we do. It's hard to imagine more potential than today's panoramic solutions. Global connection of nations with a piece for the puzzle today. Piece of the puzzle each day. We'll find a piece for the puzzle today. We'll find a piece for the puzzle each day. Piece of the puzzle today. So give me a spare space for more time to enjoy these moments of now. Any day worthy of its salt is a day we make something from nothing. I soar on the wings of tomorrow and lead with what I can today. Reach for the light at the end of the tunnel. Trust that we'll find our way. With a piece for the puzzle each day. We'll find a piece of the puzzle each day. We'll find a piece of the puzzle today.
puzzle. Indeed. That's what it's all about. Solutions.
Well, it's another beautiful day. Hope you enjoyed that last one. I like using virtual 360s to create a set and setting for a song. And that mural that you saw in that last one was Cesar Manrique, one of the famous artists from Lanzarote. So coming up next is kind of a little personal song based on having lived with and cohabitated with my wife of almost 52 years now, I think. So back around 50 years later, 50 years later, we're still together, and I wrote this little song for her. Or I should say maybe just about her.
I could lose you in a heartbeat, and then I'd be overboard, lost at sea. And yet there'd always be a chance I'd find you, like the moment from a window I flipped. The first time I saw you, I could have wasted my time looking elsewhere to find another one not like you, only to fall back in love with you. In love with you. I bet I could find you in a haystack, looking for a needle lost then found. And now it's whenever I think about you, it's that moment through a window I flipped, like the first time I saw you. I'd be wasting my time if I thought I could find anyone quite so true, or another one. But there's no one like you. No one so true. Wasted my time looking elsewhere to find another one not like you, only to fall back in love with you. If I thought I could find anyone quite so true, or another one, but there's no one like you. No one so true.
Oh, hi. Okay, so the next song is going to be a little tour through my music shop in VR Chat. Guess he's wondering, who am I talking to? All right, so summer breeze and beautiful flowers. That's a good introduction to our next 360 video. And yeah, this is actually a couple of them in a row. Ozone and Climax. And yeah, I think they speak for themselves.
1, 2, 3, 4. This must be what it's really like, and I'm living in the ozone. This must be what it's really like, and I'm living in the ozone. I feel my life like an artist paints a canvas. I feel my life like an artist paints a canvas. Never really carried a woman, but she came along. And instead of changing the world, I created my own. Found me a place and a space where my mind could just roam. Found me a place and a space where my mind could just roam. Found me a place and a space where my mind could be blown. Disconnected from the madness. I pulled the plug on my radio and TV. When I was left to my own resources, I couldn't really find anything quite so urgent as the self-realization I was dreaming. The self-realization I was dreaming.
to take a clear walk. It may rain in a few moments. The trees now look like a good garden of green bouquets. And every day is different. Every day is different. Savor what it must be like to have 40 ways to give a message. It's ready for all time. It's ready for all time. I tried and I tried to get the part. I tried and I tried to get the part which we see as the only way to climax. The only way to climax. How can I keep the area which will follow on the head of the note? She's always and always ready with a few extra notes. Always and always, always and always. We will leave all kinds of memories behind. 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 I wish to take a clear walk. All I've got to do is let other places get ready. And every day is different. There's quite a lot of liberation. Savor what it must be like to have 40 ways to give a message that's ready for all time. That's ready for all time. That's ready for all time.
Apparently, these little guys are edible. Not bad. Anyway, here we are in a field of flowers, going off in all directions. It's amazing. And we're going to go to Tranquility Dream Base. eagles. Unbelievable. June down here on the beach. There they are. You can hear them. So, yeah, as much as I'd like to take you into the surreal, I spend a lot of time creating music videos in natural environments, and this next video is no exception. Yeah, please enjoy it. Nice little tune with lots of effects and kind of an interesting transition of imagery. All right, what a day.
Take two.
I have to say, with no thought to kill, the world in its twisted way can sound perfectly shrill. It's kind of a madness. Time marches on, all these silly motives. Yesterday is gone. Imagination in a streaming formation, all looking like patterns and postcards. You'll like me, you'll love me. It's not like it matters. The truth is hoping I come in between, exposing this portrait, a changeling impressionist, waiting for no one while looking for someone, while looking for someone. One can keep the keys as one tries to please. It's a subtle conundrum that I have to know without the thought to feel. The stream is aflow, an endless meal. The future is hope, maybe just dope, as we fly right on out of here, never caring to cope. One can hold the keys as one tries to please. It's a subtle conundrum for as far as the eye can see. We're adaptive to change, with the will to survive, in a portrait of cells. We live in a hive. I have to feel in spawning a spore, expanding the line and leaving my thoughts here in design. Imagination in a streaming formation, all looking like patterns and postcards, moonlight shadows, a shifting veil. It's the birth of time with every travail. No one to really hold us with warmth we always need. Who is the one to trust on return to cosmic dust? No one to really hold us with warmth we really need. Who is the one to trust on return to cosmic dust? No one to really hold us with warmth we always need. Who is the one to trust on return to cosmic dust? One can hold the keys as one tries to please. It's a subtle conundrum for as far as the eyes can see. Galactic path suns, we'll scatter here and there across the Milky Way. In galactic time, through parsing suns, we'll scatter here and there across the Milky Way. We'll scatter here and there across the Milky Way. We'll scatter here and there across the Milky Way.
Okay, so welcome to another one of my recording studios. I love recording outside, and I usually start with just some guitar playing, and then I'll take that track into the studio and add other instrumentation. And this next piece is a great example of that, plus kind of a trippy transition of what's happening around me right now. Check it out. Hey! All right, hope you enjoyed that piece. Yeah, this is the fridge. Welcome to my fridge. And yeah, I thought maybe I'd introduce this next piece, which again is an instrumental done in one of my favorite recording studios of all. Check this one out. All right, so as we wind down this extravaganza of 360 music videos, And I congratulate you if you're still with me on this one, because this is a lot of content to have in a show. And it's kind of designed to be simulcast as a radio program as well. So I do a regular radio program approximately once every 6 weeks. So this will probably go out over the air as well as here in VR. But this next piece is called Starlight Straight Ahead, and it was kind of written probably right here. A bit about dreams. There's some interesting messaging in it. I think you're going to enjoy it.
There's this little window on the world I see, and I'm hoping you might sing along with me. With all this fun in the sun, there'll always be some changes in the weather. Falling in love, two droplets sparkling in the rain. Enough's enough for everyone to see. My, oh my, how she paints the sky with her colorful and playful passions. She can only show me as much as I can take, and after all is said and done, I may be just too late. Starlight straight ahead, floating above my bed. It seems like being a dreamer's been a perfect foil. I see you as I've seen us merged in oneness, in those psychedelic wonders of the mind. Inside my bubble of truths, I'm not fooled by an empire of silly notions. Reaching for the end game before the end of time. I'm seeing things a little further than I thought I would make it. In a world we'd love to live a little longer, maybe we can stretch out the time. Somewhere out beyond these shoreline spaces, musical worlds preserve my dreamscaped forms. quite like your I love yous.
What a day. It's July and it's a wonderful, the heat, the lavender, the bees. Notice all the bees. The honeybees are having a great time right now. And we're winding down the program at this point. Got a couple more 360 videos I'd like to show you. This next one, called Hindsight 2020, 360 Degrees, was actually written quite some time ago, but when you think about it, Hindsight 2020 is now expanded to a 360 degree form of hindsight too. So I don't know how that kind of is going to work in the future, because we're going to have this kind of immersive 360 alternative parallel universe to gain perspective in, and I think the clarity of AI coming into play. I've often thought of AI as being kind of one of the last vestiges of objective reality. So much of what we experience these days is pretty subjective. And of course, songwriting and artists in general, their perspective, their self-expression is pretty much a subjective reality that they're sharing. And in that case, and in that respect, I'm sharing this next video with you of a song I wrote a few years ago called Hindsight 2020 360 Degrees. Enjoy.
Quick, silver, golden promise. Quick, silver, golden chain. Quick, silver, golden promises. Quick, silver, golden chain. There's a distant horizon waiting for all to see. And looking back, nobody can really agree. Hindsight 2020, 360 degrees. Hindsight 2020, 360 degrees. As I work my dreams, I can see my way to tomorrow. It's coming at you round corners you can hardly conceive. Quick, silver, golden promise. Quick, silver, golden chain. Quick, silver, golden promises. Quick, silver, golden chain. Nobody knows wherever things may go. Nobody knows wherever things may go. That's the way things look from here to now. That's the way things look from here. A chance to see into darker corners sideways. I only get into focus when I'm feeling all things. Hindsight 2020, 360 degrees. 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 Hindsight 2020.
Everybody dreams it's a whole lot of things at once. I'm anchored in eternity, looking back at me. I'm anchored in eternity, looking forward to you. I say, hey, bring me on back to that magical mystery shore. Okay, so we're winding the show down here. Hope you enjoyed that last piece. This last video we're going to play here, though, is a little example of my day job. Quite often I'm working on assets that I make available to companies working on projects of their own. And in this case, I was working on a moon-based kind of visualization of a colony with all my artistic license, of course, and and basically thought, I was writing a song at the time called Cosmic Illusion, and I was thinking, what's more of an illusion, the virtual world or the assumptions we make about the real world? And so in that respect, it's probably a good video to end the show on. It's one of the latest. Artists typically feel their latest is their greatest, and I'm no different in that respect. I've saved the best for last, and I really hope you enjoy this one. Somewhere out on the open range, we've been waiting, never saying too much, but always listening to the signs of the times, lost in a veil of cosmic illusions, a captive state of awe and wonder, seeing through all the black and white, endless noise, sensational mayhem, somewhere over the rainbow on a clear blue night, sparkling waves, atmospheric delight, lost in a veil of cosmic illusions, a captive state of awe and wonder, awe and wonder, awe and wonderful life. to express this magical moment. It escapes me to escape into so many other dimensions. Lost in a veil of cosmic illusions, a captive state of awe and wonder. Awe and wonder. Awe and somewhere out on the open range, we've been waiting, 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 waiting. Never saying too much, but always listening to the signs of the times, of the times. Lost in a state of awe and wonder, lost in a veil of cosmic illusions. Lost in a state of awe and wonder, lost in a veil of cosmic illusions. Cosmic illusions. Cosmic illusions. Cosmic illusions.
Nej, det är fan, jag måste ge fortsätta. Elder observer the song once again. Heard I'm crying a little. Like very sniff in the max, mate. Ik heb me nu met het personeel dat dus niet van maar als je ziet los, het staat als hey. Alrighty, so that's our show, ladies and gentlemen. A couple hours of 360 video for the Radio Gordo Progatron series. I'm just going to end the day here with, or sort of midday, I should say. Begin the midday with a little dark matter. I don't know whether you ever tried this, but it's an excellent brew. And hope to see you again sometime soon. Thanks for joining. Bye.